Welcome, boys, to the Hot Sauce Challenge. I'm here with one winner from the Calorie Loss Challenge, and we're gonna be eating some spicy wings and asking some spicy questions. Are you boys hungry?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm hungry. I could go for some wings.
Okay, perfect. Let's start with sauce one. We have the Crazy Swine at 607 Scoville, and here I'll let you guys dab it first.
You go for it first, Phil.
Okay.
You go first.
Yeah, sure.
While you dab that, I'm actually just gonna ask you your guys' first question.
I'm gonna go on board and then dip. Right? Like I'm not gonna.
You're not going straight on?
I'm not going straight.
Strategy.
Oh, okay. So what's the best advice you've ever received working in a film? Or working like in film? Like what's the best advice you've received as like an artist or like a creator?
So, I recall being told once that everything you make is what you're giving out as a person into the universe, right? So,
No.
Yeah, it's good. So I think of everything that I make as what is this telling from what I'm trying to put out. You know, like not everyone can be into my mind. I can't see into people's minds, but I don't know if you can because you're the winner. But
Only on Sundays.
only on Sundays you can read minds. But I guess to me, it's allowing people to try and see into a mind. And hopefully that can make them connect with other people, seeing how, oh, I can kind of make out how this person thinks. Maybe that can create bonds of empathy towards others. So I guess that's something that really helps me when I'm trying to figure out my own artistic process.
I see. Yeah, I like that. It's like kind of like also balancing your own authenticity and like your sense of self, and kind of seeing like if any parts of that reaches out to anyone else.
Yeah,
What about you? What's the best advice you've ever received working in film?
Just to do it. Like just if you finish something, don't spend thousands of hours trying to make sure it's perfect, right? You did it, share it, move on, right? Like you could have 30 drafts of the script, right? One of them's gonna be good, shoot it, move on to the next, right? Instead of sort of waiting for things to get perfect, because then if you never actually follow through with them, then you'll never actually improve, right? So instead of sort of doing what I like to call mental masturbation, where essentially you think of an idea and you think of it, but you never actually execute. So just rip off the Band-Aid, do it, and if it sucks, right? You learn from it and you get them on the next one.
Yeah, I think that's like very fair. And it's like, it's always about like kind of moving and keeping afloat. Like don't get hung up on like kind of the small things. Because again, like there's always the next project to work on and do better. So how was that wing, by the way?
Did you
still right?
I went for a double dunk.
Double dunk? Oh wow, okay. We are on to the second one, which is Thoughtfully Voodoo. And this is 1,240 Scoville. I'm just gonna fucking try that shit.
Okay.
Here you go. Here you go.
Okay. I guess I'll do like you. I'll try to match your energy a bit.
Yeah, I mean, we're starting like low here, so I feel like you can be a little loose, a little crazy.
Sure.
But like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not good with spice. I'm a little worried. I'm like trying to be a little bit better right now, but I do like that first one.
Right.
See how this one. What was the Scoville for this one again?
It's 1,240.
Okay.
Do you want to do a dink? Do you want to?
Yeah. Here's to you.
Yeah. Cheers. Let's go.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
That's really nice. All right. Speaking of film, what are your current top 4 movies right now? Like it could be currently, because like sometimes it changes.
Yeah.
Okay. Currently, I would say that my favorite films are. That's difficult, but the first I have to name is my favorite animated film, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Revolutionary animation. Started a whole wave of these more expressionistic animated films. kickstarting more integration of 3D with 2D with different styles, trying to really maximize what you can do with animation. So for me, it's the holy grail of what you can do with that whole form. So I love that film. It really connects with me. Another I'd mention is Her by Spike Jonze. Yeah, I really.
That's with Joaquin Phoenix, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the
AI.
Exactly.
And yeah, Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah.
It's very relevant now.
Exactly.
Right? More than it was
That's
when it was
why-
made.
Yeah, right now it's a lot on my mind because it really takes a microscope to look at the evolving relationships that humans have with the world around them, with other humans and with technology, and how that's rapidly evolving to a pace that we can barely follow. And yeah, I find that always relevant. Next, I'll go with Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. That's almost always been one of my favorite films. Beautiful genre blend that I really like. Just the practice of, okay, it's romance, but it's in this setting that allows for this kind of introspection. So the whole sci-fi element of looking into people's dreams and memories. There's something I find really profound about how that film tackles love, and I return to it very often. Number 4, I'm going to go with Don Hertzfeldt. It's Such a Beautiful Day. Animation once again, really abstract, but it really gets you thinking. It's unlike most films I've seen. I think I've seen a bunch of films, so it's something that's just esoteric, and I appreciate that every now and then. So with that said, it feels cruel to leave out so many great films that I'm sure my friend here will mention.
Well, let's see. Honestly, mine, everyone today gave some pretty sort of deep answers, right? Honestly, one of my favorite films of all time, right? I mean, I'm a huge Star Wars fan, but I'm not going to put it there, right? Because I like that as a franchise, not as a standalone movie. But I don't know if this is... Okay, let me start with my bottom 4 and I'll work my way up.
Okay.
So I'm going to go with Ocean's 11.
Okay.
Right? Because, I don't know, I find that does... It's like it created sort of the heist genre, right? And the dialogue is so quippy. And that's what I love about it, is like how everyone seems to have such fantastic chemistry, right? And they all sort of, I guess, get along, right? Or at least on screen they do. 3, I'm gonna go with, this one's gonna be an interesting pick. I really, really enjoyed Tenet by Christopher Nolan.
Okay, yeah.
Right? And I know a lot of people said that they didn't enjoy it, but honestly, the first time I watched it, didn't like it. Right? It took me, I think, 5 times until I understood. Actually, it was 4 times a YouTube video and a 5th time to understand what exactly the movie was about. Right? Where it's about the temporal pincer at the very end, and the whole movie is about sort of like the pincer movement where you go around and you encircle your enemy. You do that, but through time, right? So you have the blue team and the red team, right? One's going forward, one's going backwards, right? And it's all about sort of one's gathering intel for the other, but they're doing that simultaneously.
I see.
Right, so they both work at the same time. It's not like one's going forward, one's going back, right? But one of them is coming from. It's hard to put into words, right? But you have to forget about the characters, right, and really just look at that one idea, and then you'll understand it.
I understand why you also had a movie you watched a YouTube film essay because I don't think I would ever think of
something, right? Because he doesn't even give the main character a name.
Yeah,
right?
He's just called protagonist.
Right. So, and that's what I love about it, is that the movie's not about him. It's not character driven, right? It's very concept driven, and that's why I think a lot of people didn't like it, right? Because people depend on characters, they depend on people to sort of move them. So that could be emotionally, intellectually, right, and not an idea, right? So. My second favorite movie, I'm gonna go with Pacific Rim, because it's a nice Guillermo del Toro. It's a nice comfort movie. It's big robot fight, big alien, right? And at the end of the day, that's what more could you ask for? And my favorite movie of all time, Jesus Christ, or at least at the moment, right? I'm gonna go with, again, controversial, Tron Legacy. because of how much it holds up today.
Yeah.
Right. I think that like there's certain things that could have been done better, right? In it, right? Like I think some of the dialogue was meh, but overall, like as a concept, right? I think they did fantastic, and the visuals and everything, it was just stunning.
No, I love the looks for that film. Like that style too.
Yeah.
No, I think it's definitely very fair. My top 4 right now, I think I would just put like, I don't have any order, but right now I would say my first like top film that I really love is Harold and Maude. It's a 1971 film by Ash Halby, I think, or Hal Ashby, and it's an amazing film, and like I just love the performances in it, and like also kind of the like themes of like death and life. And my second top film is Swiss Army Man by the Daniels, who did Everything Everywhere All at Once. I just love the score for that. I love Daniel Radcliffe and Paul Dano just like kind of in the woods doing these like also parodies of film and like talking about life, and it's just this weird buddy flick. And then my third favorite is The Time Bandits, which is by Terry Gilliam. I really love that movie. And my fourth favorite right now, just because I've been like addicted to the soundtrack, and I like love the Smiths and Regina Spektor, is 500 Days of Summer, with also Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Zooey Deschanel. Just a great movie. Love that. Like, it's very simple, this story, and I just like love that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like heavy. Like I remember hearing this this term. It was, why did I do that?
It's okay. It's not that hard.
Okay.
It's not that
it's sort of like heavy-handed storytelling.
Yeah.
Right. Like you say, like what you're telling people is exactly what you want them to know. There's no subtext or anything. It's just you're telling a story.
Yeah.
Right. And sometimes that's just nice to sort of, not have to think really hard.
Sure.
About a movie.
There's value in entertainment.
Exactly.
Okay.
Sauce.
The third sauce, we have mango habanero. I love mango habanero. This is also 1,240 Scoville, so this does not seem.
Am I the only one who finds the names of hot sauces ironic?
Yeah.
Like they name it. They could be like candy corn kitten, and it's actual lava, right?
They know what they're doing. It's a trick.
Deceptive bastards.
Yeah. Trying to match how much you put.
Oh, I like drenched that.
Oh, me too. Yeah.
I'm sticking with my method. I'm just gonna do it on the board. Okay. Ask the question while I recover from this.
The world is ending in 24 hours. The nukes have been launched and will be descending everywhere. How do you spend the rest of your time? Let's go for it.
So, do I know where the nukes are coming from?
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Every country's launching their nukes.
So, I think I'm calling everyone that I know. Just, last words, trying to either reassure them or try to make sure that they know that they're in my heart. And then
You okay?
I don't taste mango. I don't taste mango at all.
really,
I actually really like this one. This one's good.
Fuck, we're only at 3. Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
no, you got this, man. Soldier through this. Then I guess I would try to figure out wherever I can go to either try and like tell people we can't live like this. This has to stop.
Within the 24 hours?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I have 24 hours. I might as well use it. Like calling people, that'll take me like an hour. Just call it, hey mom, hey Oscar, hey everyone, like just a quick run through of my collective universe. And then drive to wherever I have to go. Yeah.
That seems good.
Try to figure it out.
What about you?
I would like to. Okay, so there's everyone's gonna die, right?
Everyone's died. Well, maybe Elon Musk is like escaping in his like space, in a shuttle or
the
something.
one who launched the nukes.
Yeah, the 1%. Yeah.
See, that's where I'd go.
I mean, we all watched the Fallout show, right? Like, they wanted it to happen anyway.
Yeah.
Similar to what Phil said, right? Sort of like tell everyone that you love them, right? Everyone in your existence, and then I would like to be, that monk in 2012.
Yeah.
I want to be that. I'll shave my head, right? I'll go to a monastery or something. I want a staff,
Yeah.
right? And I want to watch as I get consumed by fire coming into the distance. I want to be at peace. I want a necklace. I want a chunky necklace.
That's awesome. Honestly, whenever I hear this question, I just think of the movie Heathers, and I would just do exactly what JD would do, which is like, I would steal a kayak row out into the middle of a lake with a bottle of sangria and like just drink and like maybe have a joint, smoke. And I would like probably do it with like, you know, whoever is closest to me, that's like my close friend, that I'm able to get to, and just be like, well, just watch the stars explode. Like, you know, this is the last day. This is all we got. But, okay, are you guys ready for the next one?
Yeah.
I saw you kind of flinch a bit.
I did,
like,
right? I was a little ambitious with that, but I'm gonna keep going with that theme, right? And then we'll see at what point I explode.
I think that's a good point, because right now we're hitting garlic de fuego, which
You know it's fucked up when it's in Spanish.
3,490. This is 3,493 Scoville.
It's like El Diablo de Jalapeno or something like that, and you know that's when you can kiss your tongue goodbye.
Okay, here you go, guys.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Okay.
But yeah, no.
And look at the label, man.
I love the labels for these.
Has a face.
They're really cool. I like. There's especially the one that was like of the voodoo. Like I love that vibe. It gives me Dr. Felicia from like Princess and the Frog. Yeah. Well, it's the colors too. It's like the green and the purple, and it's really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Cool design. Whoever does graphic design on those things, good job. You're selling a vibe.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. Okay, you ready to go for a? Oh, you are wrapping it.
Yeah, I told you I was being
that's what
ambitious.
I've been doing. Yeah, that's
Right?
what I've been.
Okay, we're going.
Yes. So, cheers, guys.
Cheers.
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 To damnation. Question before I can stop thinking.
Okay. You're a late night talk show host. Who are your first three guests and why? Just say briefly.
Hans Zimmer, because I love his philosophy to on making music. Like in The Dark Knight, whenever like sort of the Joker has a tense moment, he like when I think it was Why So Serious in that scene, he actually played a piano with a razor blade.
Oh.
Right, which is sort of really on brand for the Joker. I would love to have. I'm a big F1 fan. I'd like to have Carlos Sainz on my talk show, just to sort of talk about, because these guys are like laser focused and they're committed year round, and I wonder how they like sort of keep up that passion for it. And then 3, I think I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with the fan favorite. I'm gonna say Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
Right, just Canadian to Canadian.
Yeah.
Right. Ask him for some advice.
Screw Ryan Reynolds. We're bringing in the other Ryan.
Yeah.
we're
Like
getting him in.
Ryan
You
Reynolds.
gotta pick your Ryans.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm Team Gosling all the way.
Yeah, you're team Ryan.
Right, over Ryan Reynolds. No hate to your Ryan Reynolds.
He's been
please.
coming up.
Yeah, for sure. Like he had Deadpool and everything. So, but yeah, I'm a Ryan Gosling man.
What about you?
So I'll start with something more out there. I think I'd start with Noam Chomsky, because he's still among us, so we could still ask him questions. So yeah, I'd love to ask the father of linguistics about like everything going on now, because he has a perspective that goes way back. You know, he wrote manufacturing consent way back, and it's still relevant, and every year it gets further into the zeitgeist. It's more at the heart of everything we see around us, even in the new age of social media, and the AI. So it's a really interesting guest that I'd really like to just pick his brain and, you know, still have access to that wealth of knowledge. Then I'll go with I have 3, right?
Yeah, you have 2 more. You have 2 more. Yeah.
Okay, I have 2 more. Next, I'll go with Alan Moore, just because he doesn't often give out interviews. So if I could pick anyone, I'd try to, you know, get him to open up to a wider audience and try to get whatever I can out of him, because he's
an amazing author.
He's incredible, and I reread V for Vendetta every now and then.
I love his Swamp Thing.
Yeah, it's
great.
beautiful. What's it called? Anatomy Lesson?
Yeah, I think so.
It's beautiful. So yeah, I'd really like to have a chat with him. Seems like a very interesting time. Next, it's tough. Okay, I have to vary a bit. Charlie Kaufman.
Charlie Kaufman. Okay, that's great. That's great.
Just I only get a bit more of the man behind the words. I want to kind of get an understanding of how he parses out his personal life with everything he puts into his stories. I don't want to get an idea of that. So yeah.
That's awesome.
Wow.
I mean, honestly, I think if I had to choose, I would do like Nick Cage because I just love his movies and like his acting is insane. I forgot. I think it is in Mandy. There's a scene where he's crying in the shower.
Yeah, he's just
and
like yelling.
Yeah, yelling, and you see the camera guy like pull back as if he's like terrified, like he's about to get hit. I'm like, how was it to do that? How many cameramen have you scared? From your performance, like I would be so interested. I also really love Maya Erskine just because of recent things I've seen her in, especially Mr. and Mrs. Smith with also Donald Glover, which he's also amazing. I would love to meet him. But Maya Erskine, I just really love because she's also like a person of mixed descent and like talking, like her also expressing like her issues with her identity, which I really much relate to. And then third, if he was still alive, would be David Bowie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
What would you ask David Bowie? One question.
I would hug him. I would hug him. I was like, I don't know if there's gonna be time for questions. I would just be like,
You just be busy.
and I was like, I missed you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry everything that happened. Okay, I'm getting a little scared because we're starting to hit the center.
What's Scoville?
This is 7,910 Scoville. The last one was 3,000.
Okay.
And this is Loco Larry's Wanted Fiery Cayenne.
Loco Larry's. Loco, right?
We
Just
know-
keep that in mind.
You know your name.
Keep that in mind.
Loco Larry.
Yeah. Loco Larry seems like a Mad Max character.
Yeah.
It's like, you better watch out. Loco Larry on the road, he's crazy. He doesn't know what he's doing. You're coming out in the middle of the night. All you just hear is like the Fuzzy Bunny. Yeah.
I would just like to say we're all 100% milk free as far as I can tell.
far.
Yep.
Nobody drank any milk.
Yeah.
I'm
So
like,
we've been taking the afterburn like champions.
I'm feeling it on my lips right now, and I think it's gonna get worse. I've been dipping it. I've been like finishing like them because it's just really good. But let's go for it. Okay. Looking back, is there something you wish you had done differently, or an opportunity that you had taken?
Go, Phil. Go.
Yeah.
I need a minute.
In film?
In general, like, do you think you wish you did something that you hadn't done?
You know, the funny thing about foresight is we all have the impression that we have it to some
Yeah.
extent. And then we don't. And so, you know, foresight only goes so far. You kind of have to roll with the punches sometimes. You okay? Oh, whoa, watch out with your eyes.
I'm good.
Yeah, don't touch your eyes. Don't touch your
Yeah.
eyes.
So I think I'd probably try to give myself a pep talk back in high school if I could. You know, I worried a lot. I tried to fit into a lot of boxes. I tried to be what a lot of people wanted me to be, I think. And yeah, I think that's something I'm still trying to deconstruct a bit.
I see. Like, kind of break yourself out of that like mindset. Of
I
having
guess,
to-
yeah. I guess I gotta surprise myself sometimes. I gotta push myself into zones that I haven't been to like this.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
This is definitely a hot zone. I'm like worried I'm gonna burn my nose accidentally. What about you? Are you
Question,
able-
please.
Okay, what is something you wish you had done differently? Like, is there any regrets that you had?
Honestly, I'm pretty like everything that's happened in my life has sort of taken me in this direction. But if I could do anything differently, I would have said to sort of figure out my artistic side earlier because it was always there, right? But I never sort of identified it, right? And I feel like I wish I had started to explore it sooner. So then it's, I guess you could call it an easier sell for your parents, right? When you've sort of been doing it for a while, right? Versus starting last year and being like, okay, that's what I want to do with the rest of my life. And they're like, are you sure? Right? You don't want to get like a useful degree. Anyway, which I am. I caved. Yeah.
God.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
I'm starting to regret
buddy,
the shoe.
watch out.
Watch your eyes,
I don't know
man.
what's wrong with me.
Watch out. Hands in front of you.
Okay,
Keep your
let's
hands
move
in
on
front of
so
you.
you have something to hold, okay?
Wrist near the
Yeah.
table. How about
Okay, we're going on to extreme habanero.
extreme hump?
Okay, but this one's not in Spanish, so that's that's better.
That automatically.
No,
Scoville?
it's got like
Scoville?
Day of the Dead. It's on the softball. I did.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Can't see it.
Where-
go.
Oh, there we go. 8,740 Scoville.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
This one?
Yeah, this.
Okay.
So that's a bit of a bump, right? Here we go.
What was the last one?
Okay. I'm sweating. I'm not gonna lie.
7,910.
A little bit of a bump. Okay.
A little. Yeah. Okay, we
I want to know who figured this out. Like, was there some dude, was it like Richard Scoville or something? And he was going, and he was like, 1,400. Like, is that how they came up with the numbers?
it's a comparative scale, so
Pair
You know what's
Yeah.
crazy? Fun fact is that none of these peppers are natural, right?
mm,
We
yeah, the bread.
So plants, they came up with this defense mechanism. You know what? How let's get animals not to eat us. So let's make ourselves taste like shit. And then us people were like, yeah, I like that. So we crossbreeded them until we got these monstrosities over here.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Carolina,
Yeah.
the ghost pepper. Well, I don't think we were dealing with Carolina, but Carolina's worse than ghost.
Oh, I see.
I remember that there's also apparently a zombie pepper, and I don't want to find that out.
What does that mean?
I think you're brain dead at that point.
Oh, okay.
Okay, are you guys ready?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, let's
All right,
cheers.
guys.
Good luck.
Dang.
Yeah.
Okay, what is the worst and best date that you've ever been on?
So dates. Wow. Let's see. The worst and the best.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say my best was probably being able to spend. I don't know if you can call it a date, I guess, right? But like I went to Disneyland with my ex,
That's awesome. Yeah.
right? And that was a lot of fun because we actually got together in Disneyland, and it was like full circle,
Yeah.
right? And then we got to go back together. So I would say that was my best date,
That's
right?
kinda
Like
nice,
that
yeah.
whole experience was pretty positive. And we did a lot. Like it was crazy, right? Like honestly, you get the Genie Plus, and we're waking up at crazy times in the morning to get into line. And then I was in a virtual queue for Guardians of the Galaxy, like one eye open. Okay. And then how many people? Anyway, and the worst date. I don't know if I have a worst date. I'm gonna defer to you while I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any ideas for worst. But I'll go with best. I went to Europe with my ex for a while, and we were in Barcelona.
Yeah.
So we went out on La Rambla, and we walked a bit just to like explore a bit. And she had said, "Oh, there's this place with like fairy lights, and there's like a huge tree at the center, and it's like inside, and it's all like kind of fantasy themed." And you know, she knew that I'm pretty dorky, so it's really like it was my speed. We went, and it was a wonderful place. We had a really great time, and it was like it's such an interesting vibe because I should plug the name of this place, but I don't recall it. But it's like the Fairies Keep or something like that, but in Spanish. So
Okay,
I-
that's pretty
I don't-
cool, yeah.
And yeah, it's kind of a secret place where you kind of have to like go down a hall once you just turn a sharp left. You okay, buddy?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm thinking of my worst date, and this one is probably coming up real fast.
Yeah.
Anyway,
You got it?
Oh, sure.
Continue.
Yeah, so we go in, and the thing that's cool is that, you know, they sit you down somewhere, and you don't realize that there's kind of like a mood lighting that shifts throughout, like every minute. There's like, you hear thunder in the distance. There's like constant ambient noise playing, and sometimes you just like...
so sorry.
Yeah, no, constant ambient. I'm gonna be honest, I think we're starting to fall apart. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's thunder in the distance, and at some point it just goes, and the lights all go out. save for a few phosphorescent green leaves, and it's like it feels magical.
Okay.
So that was just a
This
wonderful.
is the
feeling.
worst.
No, the best.
Oh, this is best.
This is
Okay.
the best.
Yes.
This is one of the best. No,
Okay.
I don't have an
I was like,
idea.
wow, the bar is pretty high.
I was like,
I could never take you out.
yeah, like that's the worst.
No.
Yeah.
That's like the best. That was incredible place. I
That
would
sounds really
love
nice.
to go
Yeah.
there.
cool.
Again, I would love to plug the place. I just don't remember.
Do you have a worst date? Or
I just don't
or
have
not
one
really?
in mind.
Oh,
Okay.
Maybe, but I don't know.
That's fair. That's fair.
I got one.
Let it out. Let it out. Just get it. Yeah, just go for it.
Oh man.
I was 15 or something. I went ice skating, right? Because she played ringette, right? What a stupid fucking idea. And I remember, right? Like,
Yeah.
like I wanted to be a man, right? And I wasn't gonna take no chair, and I didn't want to be by the side. So like I was like, you know what? I could do it. I felt so much, right? Like I could not explain. I couldn't bend my legs. My knees were so bruised the next day, right? Like it was like black, blue, yellow, all of the colors of the rainbow, right, were on my knees. So it looked like I did something for a living.
You pray.
Well,
You're like a holy man.
We'll go with that. Yes, I'm a monk in my part-time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think so. Most of my dates are fine. I wouldn't say I have a like a best date. I think all of them are pretty good. So it's hard to pick a best. I know one that is like I think I have a fun one that's worse, but it's also not that bad because I just loved. I went on a first date at a cemetery, and we literally walked around, talked about like the
Dead people?
like death. If you were to die, how would you want to be buried? And I said like I want to be my ashes scattered like around the world wherever like my family traveled, and then buried and grown into a maple tree.
Huh.
But,
How would you want to be buried?
How would sure,
Buried.
you want to be buried?
Yeah, I guess I'd like to be made into something that's recyclable. so
Oh,
to
like
speak.
one of those
Like I guess
urns,
turn
like,
into a tree.
biodegradable?
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be lovely. It'd be like joining into the cycle of the world. I guess that feels nice. You know?
I have a slightly sadistic way.
Okay.
I would like my ashes to be fertilizer for a bonsai tree that I would give to my children. So if that bonsai tree dies, they
Yeah.
have that guilt.
Oh.
Right? So I'm there with them, always alive.
Yeah.
But they can kill me if they wanted to.
I saw this.
Right?
going
Or
in a
if they
very different way.
let me die, they have that guilt. That's why, like, you know those bonsai trees you see in the the eco museum or whatever, and these huge bonsai trees.
Yeah.
Imagine being the guy that lets that die.
Yeah.
Thousands of years of tradition, and you let it die.
Yeah.
And you.
What is this Avatar? You're killing like the spirit tree. Like, you want everybody to feel like humanity, like when they
Well,
kill
yeah.
them?
So like, I want to be with them and alive,
And make them
but
feel
so alive that they can kill me and still feel the guilt.
Huh.
It's interesting.
I guess you're teaching them
That's
a
messed up
lesson
of you.
about grief.
Exactly. So like, even in like, I will torment them even when I'm gone. Right? So like, you know, like you got to take care of your parents when they get old. They never stop taking care of me. And then my grandchildren do it, and my great-grandchildren do it.
Yeah.
Huh.
And one of them has all that pent-up guilt. It should be a buildup. Everyone's ashes should go there. So then it's like your whole ancestry, right? That you let down
So
if you let this tree die.
You know what?
It's like performance art. You're trying to create a narrative
Yeah.
that builds up to like a climax, and you're trying to like make a story out of your.
There's no satisfaction.
There's no
Yeah, well, there's no
satisfaction.
one to remember the.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Have
be
our
honest.
names on the little plaque on the side, you know?
To get kind of revenge for your grandkids, let's move on, and I'm gonna give you this ghost pepper so your grandkids could feel less guilty about killing you.
I think his grandkids will feel that.
Here, I'm gonna let you put it on
Okay,
first.
I'm gonna go with...
I'm a little nervous.
I left the 3 largest wings for last.
Oh, you.
Right? Meaning that if I'm gonna really go with my philosophy of coating the wing, I'm gonna have to do it with liquid dynamite. Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Phil?
Thanks, man.
I'm like feeling. I touched my nose a bit earlier, and I'm feeling it in my nose. I'm like getting.
Oh,
really
in your
nervous.
nose?
Like I feel it like right here. And I'm like.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, when I was doing the Scotch bonnet, I accidentally like touched my nose and it got spicy. But I totally forgot. Even with the hot sauce, it's bad.
Okay. Just a bit more.
Yeah.
Just gotta spread it a bit.
Yeah.
Whatever you make on these boards will now, it's gonna be like anything, right? It could be man pizzas, and you'll taste the spice.
Yeah, you'll feel it forever.
Rubbing it into
Yeah.
the grain, just for you.
Echoes of our pain.
I'm gonna remember this every time I cook. Yeah. Okay, you ready to go?
Cheers. Well,
Cheers. Cheers.
This might be
We're
the last one
we're
do.
getting close to the end. This is not great.
Okay.
I stopped eating them for fun at this point. I was eating all of them. Now I'm like, I can't do it. Okay, what's the biggest lie you ever told, and how did it shape your relationship with them?
Biggest lie.
Oh! Real good.
What?
Okay. You want to start?
Watch out. Well,
Biggest lie. Okay.
Yeah.
Biggest lie that I'm gonna start with is
Yeah.
okay.
stay with me, Phil. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mind over matter.
Yes.
Okay. So the biggest lie that I have ever told. I don't know if it shaped my relationship, but is it hot in here?
It's kind of, yeah. So this is like the.
You go.
This just doesn't taste good. I just don't like it that much. I'm not that fond of this.
You know what? No, what? No more.
What? No. Oh.
Blazing amazing gourmet hot sauce. 11,300.
Oh, we're doing
Scoville.
line readings.
Phil, what's the biggest lie? Please, what's the biggest lie you've ever told?
Biggest lie.
me.
Oh my gosh, I don't
me the
know. What is this? An exam?
I want to know.
Oh, you want to know?
I need to know.
I don't know.
Okay, biggest lie. Biggest lie. Okay.
Biggest lie.
I got
Cool.
an answer, else I got to do two.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess this is a green flag. I guess we're truthful or something.
Okay.
Like we can't
Yeah.
think of a lie, or we're just that good of liars that we've convinced ourselves that it's the truth.
Right,
yeah.
we're gaslighting ourselves.
We gaslight ourselves
Yeah.
all the time. Yeah.
Biggest lie.
You seriously don't have the biggest?
Oh,
Yeah.
a biggest lie that
Yeah.
I've told to someone was myself.
Okay.
All right,
Sure.
I lied to myself
What was it?
that in a given time of my life I was happy when I really wasn't. Right, and then that just in turn made me less happy.
Continue. Okay, is that it?
think.
You're reaching it. Okay.
You're done.
Does ourselves count?
Well, I made it
You
count.
don't have to. You can lie to someone.
I mean, I'll myself.
Okay. What's your lie? What's your lie?
Oh shit.
I guess for a long time I thought that never contradicting anyone outright would be like a respectful thing. It would be like a nice thing.
Yeah.
I was might still be a bit of a people pleaser.
Yeah.
But now I guess I'm trying to tell myself sometimes I have to let my thoughts be known just so that everyone's ideas can be heard, everyone's like comfort levels can be met. I'm gonna end this quick.
No, you got it.
Yeah,
I believe
sure.
it.
Yeah.
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 I actually have one that's like pretty good. During the pandemic, my mom did not want me to get vaccinated, and so I lied to her for a year about not being vaccinated. And anytime she would ask me, "Hey, did you take the vaccine?" I was like, "No, I'm afraid of needles. Like I would never do it." And I was like, and there was finally one day, like it was like 2 years later, like after the fact, like I was like, yeah, I did it, and I was like,
Yeah.
it's just because like it was my choice, and I didn't want like she like I didn't want her to take that choice away from me. It was my decision, and also like she didn't let me have like flu vaccines. It's like I want to be able to decide what's right for me based off of what I know, and doing the research that I do. But that's the biggest lie because I had that for like 2 years and I fully kept straight up lying. But she knows now, so it's yeah, she knows. Yeah. But
My snot is spicy.
you're eating it?
Because like,
Oh, it's like it's
and then it
yeah,
goes down
like-
your throat, and I taste it like right here. Next.
Okay, what do you need?
20,000, right?
This is
11,000?
Oh, this is 20,000. This is 20,000. Oh, I'm getting lightheaded. This is Ghost Pepper Phantom Buffalo Wing Sauce.
Ghost Pepper Phantom Buffalo.
I'm having an out-of-body experience. Like,
Okay. Let's go for this. You know what?
Whoa.
Go for it.
Whoa.
I'm pouring generous.
Chill. What?
I don't know if you
Buffalo.
can see that. Please douse your wings.
Oh, I'm so
Ghost Pepper
Please
Phantom
douse
Buffalo
Yeah.
Wing Sauce. You know what? Feels like driving F-150.
You ever want the
When you
feeling of
can't
driving
feel the
F1?
roof of your mouth, and you're starting to question, why is it so thick? God, it's actually molasses.
It's how you get the flavor. It really soaks in. Mine's been like just soaking
It's
in.
like the fifth ingredient is
and
water.
molasses. Oh,
Do more. Get it in.
Yeah.
Get it in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no. Arr, clear.
Is that H2O?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Okay, McConaughey.
Okay, McConaughey. Is that a
You ready? Did you just take a little bit?
No, you
Okay. I was like, oh god.
Oh.
Ready? Okay.
Woo!
Cheers.
Cheers.
To
Oh.
the wings of death. We're on 8. Okay.
Did you see that? No.
Okay.
Those,
Do you do you have a sex fail, and what is it? Do you got one? I believe in it.
Couldn't find it.
Oh, okay. Was it first time, or was this just like a random day?
It was hiding from me, I swear to
It was
God.
hiding. Was it cold? Were you feeling cold?
Sure.
I want to be cold.
I'm getting a bit of the sniffles.
That's it.
Oh.
Yeah. That's fair.
I don't have much
think
details on that, but-
happens. Yeah. Okay. Phil, you guys sex fail? You feeling it?
Are you feeling it, Mr. Krabs? Sorry.
Holy mother of pearl!
You know,
Yeah.
I think I might,
Yeah. Oh my god.
but I don't remember.
I feel like this is too. If I'm gonna stay true to myself, right? I gotta. This part of the wing feels naked.
Oh.
It feels.
Oh.
It's a little naked.
Ew.
So just
Ew.
a drop.
Oh.
Just a drop.
It's gross.
I'm trying to enter the avatar state right now.
You know what?
I'm like 4 inches from Nirvana right
No,
now.
you know what? Give me some. Give me some of this.
Yip yip.
You know,
Yep, uppa.
Yip yip.
Nirvana,
Avatar
Yeah.
state. Yip yip.
Ramen,
Nirvana.
reincarnation,
Yeah.
all of them.
Okay.
Did I get it? Is it on?
So,
That's a familiar experience.
okay.
Just put it in.
Wait. Wait. So do you? So you don't have a sex fail, or?
I don't remember.
Okay, I know I have one, and it's just shower sex.
Oh.
Like, I tried doing it in the shower.
Oh.
It's like it's the height difference, and like I also like. It was really rough because I didn't want them to be cold, so I let them have the water, and I was fine. But basically, like they're being waterboarded, and it's like just not a good time, just because like you're looking like because they end up looking up, and then also just the height difference, it just doesn't work out.
Well, I guess I'll concur
That's just
then.
like the easiest sex fail.
You brought something to mind. You just awoke a memory in me. Yeah, same thing as you. Shower, height difference.
Yeah.
It's
just
not
happens.
meant for that. You know, it turns out
Yeah.
showers are meant to clean yourself.
Yeah, really?
Turns out that like
50 Shades of Grey lied.
50 Shades of Grey line.
you shouldn't be using them as advice.
It's true. It only worked because he was rich. Any other case, right? If he lived in a trailer,
Yeah.
right, there would have been 14 police on his
Yeah,
plastic lawn chair.
yeah, I agree.
Can't think straight, man.
No, you're onto something. I think you're really onto something.
I feel like my lips, right? Because I made the mistake of licking them. I feel like Kendall Jenner when she was like dating Timothée Chalamet, right?
They dated?
Yeah.
Oh.
My lips feel like water balloons.
What'd you?
It's like you know like Too Hot to Handle when they do those interviews. There was this one girl I remember. She had so much Botox where she was like, I feel a bit more cool.
I feel a little muggle.
You-
Right, but she had no expression in her face.
Oh, you're really reaching it, Oscar. I could see your spirituality awakening.
Me.
What?
This doesn't exist anymore. It's just us.
No.
It's just here. It's just this industry.
And this is what they gave like Sigourney Weaver when the just like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Next.
Ready? We're going. Can we congratulate and say we have not taken a single sip of milk.
We're not milk drinkers.
We're not milk drinkers. We're not milkers. Okay.
Homelander could never.
Holy.
Sorry, trademark.
Yummers.
Holy brain killer.
What?
Holy brain killer. Smoked ghost pepper. Bless you. Bless your heart. Bless your
Bless your heart.
25,000
You may take my
Scoville.
buds, but you may never take my freedom.
Freedom!
You may take my sanity, but you never take my tears.
I'll
give it to you. I'll give it to you.
Can't hold that, Oscar.
I'm drenching it. You gotta get it right. We only get this once. We only do this
Beautiful
once.
as the day I lost you.
www.thoughtfully.com
24,000 Scoville.
25!
Wait, what's the name of it? Holy mackerel brain killer, smoked ghost pepper. Yeah, the wee bastard with his eyes exploding out of his skull.
That's like that Childish Gambino video.
Is it in focus?
Explode.
Is it centered? There we go.
Are you doing like product placement?
No, I just need them to see the fucking symbol.
I can't.
Look at it!
Ah! Oscar.
Keep going. Okay.
Sometimes you have to snap his legs back into
Are
place.
you going to introduce your new guest?
No.
Oscar?
It's okay. He's with me now. It's okay.
What?
Okay. Did you pour?
Romantically?
I'm about to- I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Oh shh. Okay, it's okay.
Well, we could share.
No.
No, but we're not.
No. I deserve this.
But we gotta leave for River. We'll just put that in a different bottle, and we'll just put this. Oh, there's just a little bit left. It's really mild. Here you go. All right.
I think I done goofed.
You done goofed?
I think I.
The smell is burning my nostrils.
I have really bad anxiety, and so just like a hug is really nice.
I'm
Like,
glad
you know when
you
like
have
you're
that.
when you're in like the hospital,
Oh.
right? And like the nurse comes in, right? But right before she comes in your room, she goes, and
What?
then that smell carries into the room.
I don't think it's more like a.
No, because like they have multiple kinds, right? Like they have the foam one, but then when COVID hit, they said fuck the foam.
They don't have those anymore. Those all went extinct after like a
there's
couple
the
of months.
gel, and then there's just the liquid that's like actually like vile. Right?
Yeah,
Like,
but that
it-
one-
it's like
the
it
first
elicits
batch,
a
though.
physical reaction from me.
No, but the first batch of those actually smelled good. But after like a week, they're all. Is he like monologuing?
Well, do you know why? It's because the south of France, they weren't selling enough wine, so they just converted the Chardonnay into hand sanitizer.
I mean, they had to recycle, so at some point they decided, let's just.
Okay.
Yeah. You ready? You
Holy
ready to go?
brain killer.
Holy brain killer.
Well, I'm gonna get a lot of brain killed.
I'm losing cells by the second.
Okay.
Stab.
Okay.
Needs
Mine's
a touch
already.
more. It's still a bit. It's.
Oh.
She's not fully dressed,
She's a
right?
bit-
And it would be indecent.
Dress it up.
She's a bit soggy
Dress it up.
at this point, but she's well dressed. I'll give her that. Okay. So, cheers, guys.
Cheers. I love you guys.
All right, thank
I
you.
believe in you.
Believe in you too. Oh.
Why did they crucify Christ? Why didn't they just do this?
I don't think they found this yet.
Sorry,
Okay.
Pope Francis.
If you were to step away from working in film, what would you do differently? If you were not working in film, what would you be doing right now?
It's from, I'm gonna answer my question. You're gonna answer the question, and then I'm gonna say what it reminds me of. Right? I'm gonna say I would do something probably science related, probably chemistry. Right? I'd probably be a drug lord, El Chapo. I don't know. Yeah, go get my bachelor's degree, learn how to make meth. You don't know your ass from your tits.
You're gonna go Breaking Bad?
What?
You don't know your ass from your tits, dude.
I'm going to Wonderland. I'm following the right rabbit, the white rabbit.
Following right rabbit.
Wait, so you're saying you would just be Walter White from Breaking Bad?
But I wouldn't go down the teaching route. I'd skip that in between part where you get cancer and just go to the gangster part.
Why do you want the cancer?
I don't want the cancer. That's what I'm saying.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Does anyone have Thunderstruck playing in their head right now? I just
Well,
have the
now I am.
opening just going.
Really? I got the Red Hot Chili Peppers going on.
I don't know why I think of that. I think of Californication for some reason.
In a Californication, pretty girls from Sweden dreaming silver screen vacation.
Oh,
Okay, ready? What do I know? What would you do differently if you weren't working in film?
I would be a scientist. In what?
You Peter Parker vibes? Yeah.
No, but you know what?
So bad! It's so bad! Breathing hurts!
Rasputin.
The Russian queen.
Strength.
Okay. We're making it through this. We're making it through this.
If I wasn't working in film,
What would you
I'd
do?
be your orthopedic surgeon working on meniscus tears.
I think I'd.
Why orthopedic surgeon? Why meniscus?
What? Because it's that's when I was in middle school, I was really interested in that kind of surgery, and so I would watch surgery videos and learn how to do
I
it.
remember you telling me this.
Yeah, I was really interested in it. I felt like it was the one thing I could do. I get really queasy looking at like dealing with brains and rearranging organs. But I realized if I was working with pigs,
I'm okay.
it's bones, so it's any part of the body. It's not just your knee. And so it's everywhere.
I'm okay.
Okay.
I'm okay.
I see why Scarlett Johansson. What's her name? Passengers, Katniss Everdeen.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah.
Why
I
is
see
your-
why she
Is your
cried.
head sweaty? What happened to your hand so bad?
Sauce.
Oh.
Okay. Lucas. Lucas. Look at me. I'm the captain now.
That movie would have been so funny if Tom Hanks was on shrooms, right? Just look at, like kind of like a Yoda, like look at me, I'm the captain now.
The captain I am now.
Okay, you ready for?
Frank Oz was
I think
high
I might
the
have been a
entire
journalist
time.
though.
Yeah.
He was making up
I might
shit.
have also been a journalist because I think it's important to keep people.
Say your truth.
Yeah, he's right though. He's onto something.
I think I'm on.
Here you go, Phil.
I don't know if I'm on.
Oh,
something, but I think I'm
is that the
on.
last?
This is the last.
We made it, Lucas. We made it, Oscar.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
We're almost there.
What's that called?
There's a skull on
I
it.
didn't-
Fuck, there's a skull on it.
Skull, not tongue. Tongue. Give me a.
It's tongue annihilator, isn't it?
It's tongue.
Nuke and
drop
Duke
it.
and tongue.
Tongue scraper.
Tongue scraper. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Tongue scraper.
Peach ghost pepper hot sauce.
I'm not a religious man,
Stolen.
but I would believe in a monkey in the space.
What? It's a monkey in the.
It's like you go your entire life without acknowledging God, and then like some catastrophic moments, like before the SATs, being I don't know what the SATs are like. Oscar, you tell me.
I didn't do them. Like I skipped. I went to Canada.
Okay. Apparently they're crap. Oh, that was.
We need a pour. We need a pour. Phil,
Apology.
have you done it down?
Okay.
Start coating your chicken.
Okay. 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 Yeah, you say it.
You get it.
I once did like 34 vodka shots in a
Courage.
day, and I don't think I felt like this.
Yeah.
The unshakable human spirit in all of us. The unshakable
The unshakable.
will be drowned.
The unshakable. What is it? No, it's not the unshakable.
Unstoppable.
Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. She didn't do this. She would have broke.
Nothing
She
can.
would have broke.
The
I'd like to see. I challenge.
Nothing can
Amy
stop the
Schumer
juggernaut.
to do this.
Yeah.
Okay. All in.
Let's see how funny you
Full
truly
coated.
are.
Baby.
Fully coated. You know what, guys? I just want to say something.
That's official. You don't have to edit that out. I challenge Amy
All right.
Schumer. I will. Amy
No.
Schumer, I challenge you. She's Canadian, right? Is she Canadian?
I think she's Canadian. I think
Really?
she's Canadian.
She's
So-
Canadian. Well, I challenge you to come home and do this.
Yeah.
We'll get better ones for you, because
We'll get.
you have budget.
You know what, guys? I would just want to say we have rode this gauntlet together.
Yeah.
We've done the 10 hot sauces, 10 wings down. We are now here at the final wing.
She's still a little naked.
Doing the-
I feel like I could use some of yours.
Sure, go ahead.
We gotta
Go
save
for it.
Yeah,
Which
go
one?
ahead.
Which is the right one?
Use the
This
puddle.
one. It's the big. Yeah.
You know
I
what?
just like.
Do I collect all the Infinity Stones after this point? Can I snap my finger?
Dun, dun, dun,
And then I am inevitable. And then there's there's too much sauce.
I
Right?
can't.
But
Yeah, I can't.
Am I?
I got you.
There you go,
Oscar.
I am inevitable, and then snap everyone into this
I-
spicy inferno that we're in.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Lucas.
Okay. Cheers to health and well-being. I love you.
The unshakable human
To
spirit.
the unshakable human
Did we
spirit.
even ask a question, or did we forget?
No,
Did we, what was the last question before we eat this? What was
If
the
you were
last?
to completely step away and not work in film, what would you
Oh,
have
I
done?
forgot to say what it reminded me of.
And you wanted
It remind-
cancer.
No, okay, sure. It reminded me of, they asked the same question to, like I said, I was an F1 fan, the F1 drivers,
Yeah.
and all the F1 drivers were like, oh, I'd be a designer or an architect or like this, and then first of all, Max Verstappen said, oh, I'd like to do motor racing or like on a motorcycle, and my favorite one was Kimi Räikkönen. He looks dead at the interview and goes, it's more of a hobby to me.
That's
I'm shaking.
a killer line.
Yeah, and they call him the Iceman for a reason.
What?
Cheers
Cheers
to Narnia.
to Narnia.
Evermore. This one's a bit tastier though.
It has
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
If you could redo a movie or a movie series, what movie or movie series would you redo in your own likeness?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I just snorted some of it.
Okay. Okay. Whoa, interviewer, you wake up. Wake up! Grab my brush and put a little makeup. Okay, what was
Delirium is my favorite emotion.
Father! Father! Father, into your arms I commend my spirit. Father, into your arms. Why have you
Chicken. He's the only one with this one. For the rest, okay, I gotta finish this.
in your arms forsaken me?
Okay, what movie? The question was what movie?
What movie or movie like TV series would you redo
I would do.
or want to do?
I would like to fire Kathleen Kennedy. Are you listening? This is a personal attack. I may not be in my right mind, but I do know one thing for sure. You royally fucked Star Wars.
Yeah?
You're fully sweaty.
I am?
And how am I?
I would like to make people happy.
Is it gone?
I would like to
Hydro
do.
Man.
I would like to do the Acolyte. I would like to do the Acolyte. I would like to do What was another crap movie? I would Book of Boba Fett.
Book of Boba Fett.
Oh, Han Solo. That one was not your worst work. Do Rogue One. You did good with Rogue One. You did good with Andor. Why did you change? Why did you make Ben Solo Adam Driver? He did a fantastic job, but he's. I have that image. I have Han Swallow. It burned into my memory. It won't leave.
Be careful.
What would you do? What would you do?
Please repeat the question.
What movie or TV series would you do differently?
Differently?
Or redo, yeah.
Redo it? Oh. How would I redo it? Yeah.
Hallelujah. Oh, fuck me.
Oh, that's so kind. Thank you.
No God would allow suffering.
Thank you.
I'm a devout Catholic.
That's a lie.
It is.
That's nice.
You're not on your knees for that reason.
Remake. I guess I would take something in another medium and transform it. Using what works best in a different medium. You know, let's take Shingeki no Kyojin and adapt it in live action.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's take Tron.
Yeah.
Let's take Tron and actually they did that already. They did some animation, but Tron and animation is just, it makes so much sense. You know, like take some inspiration from Akira. You know, like it's good to have some wholesome things that remind us that people can be good. You know, we should believe in humans being good. What am I saying again? Yeah, because
I think hot sauce is an aphrodisiac.
You're turned on?
Are you okay, boy?
Like, I feel like stripping, but not for the same reason.
I feel neither of the needs, but it doesn't.
Don't waste your breath, my beautiful boy.
Thank you. It's nice to see you too, Lucas.
His answer is a live action version of Ponyo.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that would be really nice.
Oh, that's pretty.
That's his
I
answer.
would love to actually do a live action of Princess Mononoke, honestly.
I guess.
I really love that movie, and it's my favorite Ghibli. I would do a redo of it as a live action. I don't think it needs to, because I think animation
I think it
lends itself to, like, you know, you have more creative freedom. That why limit yourself to being live action when you can be animated and have this art form. But I also would love to redo Labyrinth. In a way, because I love that movie and I love David Bowie in it. But the thing is, like, I wouldn't redo it. Like, if I would only redo it if I could have David Bowie. I wouldn't redo it without him, because he's what make that movie so amazing. But I would love to just see if we can, like, go even further and add more, like, do it as a series.
Warm spots.
Because I just love that world.
I got one. How about the Maze Runner, but with less flared nostrils? You know how they're all like.
No, I don't.
They're all flared. Not just breathe out of your mouth, man.
You know what? I know how he did that scene at the end where, like, Albie, like, gets bitten. Is like, I belong in the maze. I belong in the maze. Spoilers. Actually, no, you don't know who. Oh, well.
But at this point, if you haven't seen Maze Runner,
Runner,
like, get out from under the rock that you're in.
Yeah, I believe it. You know what? This has been really great, guys. I think this has been one hell of an experience. You guys have done so much. I'm really thankful to have done this with you guys, because I can't believe I agreed to this. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed our pain and suffering.
No milk!
No milk. Cheers! Cheers to no milk.
I'll cheers with you.
We're not drinking, we're just cheers.
Sure, yeah. I
It's
love.
not milk. It's actually absinthe.
I wish.
I hope you guys are okay.
I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you have a wonderful day. And I hope the other group enjoyed watching our suffering.
Ego so bloated, got your head on the range by the followers and looks. Movers in the crooks, beat down low. You need a ram in the bush. Can't debate, you took the bait, a fish in a hook. Made a friend of an enemy, you mistook. Growing up is knowing everybody ain't solid. Or somebody, but everybody ends up with nobody. Lose if you won't, lose if you will.